Have you ever had an injury that just set you back? That just destroyed you, that you thought that you would never come back from it? Well, today is one of those stories. Today's one of those stories that there was a setback, but I was able to push through it till the end. Even when I wanted to give up. Even when I wanted to throw in the towel. And if that's you on the other side of the screen right now, I'm here to tell you it gets better. It gets better. You can do this. You can push through. I promise. So today, I'm going to just talk about my story from the last couple of years. If you follow me on TikTok, and you have for a while, you've probably seen this story. But if you haven't and you don't, make sure you do go follow me, but you can hear it for the first time in long form. I haven't shared it long form at all, so this is the first time. And I am going off script for the first time in a long time. So bear with me and let's get right into it. If you're new here, my name's Christina and I help women with their fitness and nutrition needs and journeys, and I hope to be CPT certified within the next couple years. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. I had a setback the summer of 2022. It was end of July, early August. I can't remember the exact date and time. So I had gone to a swimming pool with a family member, and I went to the pool, had a really fun, okay, let me back up. So about 2 days before we planned this pool day, I got invited by a family member to go to the pool. So I went with her and a friend, and I had the best time. Like, I had fun. Let me back up. So I went to the pool. And for context, I have to wear sand shoes or some type of shoe in the pool because I have no feeling in my feet. So that's a little bit of context that needs to be said at the beginning of the story. So I went to the pool. I grabbed my sand shoes, my pool shoes. I had everything. Went to the pool and everything was going good until I pulled my shoes out to get in the water. So we were just hanging out before, just talking. I pulled my shoes out. I had 2 right feet. 2 right shoes. That is very important to the story. And second of all, they were too big. That's another important part to the story. So I just was like, I think I'll be okay. So I put them on. That was a big mistake, and I'll tell you why. So we had the best time. We were swimming. I didn't really walk around too much, but I did walk around some in the pool, and I swam around, and I just had some fun. I sat on the steps some, and I just had a good time. Didn't think anything of it. The shoe did fall off a few times, but that's normal. That's happened before, so I didn't think much of it. I put it back on my foot, just kept hanging out. We hung out for a few hours, and we'd get out and go back in, get out, go back in. Didn't think anything to check the bottom of my feet. I didn't check it. Didn't think about checking it because I thought, okay, I'm fine. Nothing's ever happened before. I'm fine. So we finally got out for the day, dried off, went home, and I took a shower, didn't notice anything, and I just went about my day, changed clothes, did everything, just went about the rest of my evening. And then as I was taking my shoes and my braces off to go to bed, I felt something. Or I saw something because I had my foot like this. And my feet don't move, so I can't really hoist it up. But I kind of had it like this on my other leg. And girls, I look down and I see a huge ulcer, and it's open. It's a blister. It's open. There's skin hanging. I will spare you some of the details because it was disgusting. And it was late at night by the time I saw this. It was after midnight. My family was in bed. I wasn't about to tell my parents that night. So the next morning, I told my mom. She was worried about it. I was worried about it and freaked out, and I was like, oh my gosh. So we went to a chiropractor, and that started a very, very, very long journey, over a year, with a chiropractor. and it just wasn't fully healing. And I went on a cruise about a year and a half, I guess. No, it's about, I guess, a year and a half after everything, and I still had it, still dealing with it. And I got an infection on that cruise in the toe. So I came back home. I got the infection about a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks after it started rearing its ugly head. So I went home, had the infection, went to my orthopedic surgeon, and he told me that I was going to have surgery. And it could have gone to my bone, the infection. I was freaking out. I thought, okay, like, is my fitness career over? Am I like done working out? Because in all of this, I was still trying to work out. I was doing, for a while, I'll admit, in the beginning, I was doing lower and upper. I did not want to stop doing my lower body because I was terrified of losing all my muscle mass. So I was doing lower body. I shouldn't have been, but I was. And then my dermatologist told me to stop doing lower body for a few weeks at least. It was honestly more than that, but she said for a few weeks, just stop. So I did, and I did like abs and upper body, arms, shoulders, chest, back, all that, just upper body. And I did that for 19 months, upper body, maybe 20, no, it was about 20 months, I guess, upper body. I had the injury for like 22 months before it finally healed. And the thing that healed it was my surgery that I had, because I had to be off my feet for like 8 to 12 weeks. And that was really rough. But I did figure out that I could work out from my bed. So after the surgery, and I couldn't really get on the floor to do like abs or anything, I stood from my bed. I just brought my dumbbells and I just brought everything, and I worked out from my bed. And it worked. It wasn't like my favorite thing to do. And I went through a huge slump. And I know I've talked about that on here. I went through a huge, major slump because I did not want to work out. But I'm going to tell you, I overcame that huge setback. It was a huge obstacle and a huge setback. But I overcame it. And I overcame it because, yes, I had moments of I just wanted to give up. But I realized I couldn't give up. And that setback was just a small, kind of major setback, but it was just a small setback in my journey. And I just needed to give it time. I needed to give it effort. I needed to just hold on and trust God and realize that I wasn't in control of it. God was, and I was going to be okay. At one point, like, I just got so devastated. I was like, they're just going to amputate my toe. They're just going to amputate it, and I'll never be able to work out again. And this setback is going to devastate me. And like, I did let that setback defeat me. I'm not going to sit here and say that was perfect, because I wasn't. I struggled with the setback. I was frustrated. It was so frustrating, and I just wanted to give up. But you can't let setbacks in your fitness journey, or in any journey, in any part of life, let a setback destroy you. And you know, I'm gonna give you a few tips on things that I did that helped my setback and helped me persevere through that setback. I'm gonna give you 5 tips right here, right now. So get a pen, get a paper, and write these down if you would like. First thing, as hard as it was, as devastated as I was through this process, I had to pray to God, and I had to give it to God. It was very difficult to do, and I still wanted to try to control it, but I had to give it to Him. That is not an easy thing to do, but once you give it to Him, the burden does become lighter. Yes, you have moments, and yes, Satan still tries to attack and tell you that you're never going to work out again, but don't let that defeat you. Don't let your own mind and Satan in your mind defeat you. Pray to God to get those demons and Satan out of your mind and pour with the truth. The second thing that I did is I tried to focus on what I could do. I could still work out. I just had to make modifications. Was it fun? Always making modifications, even more than what I have to make modifications anyway? No. Was it fun doing all my workouts from the floor or my bed without standing? No. But I made it through. As difficult as it was, I made it through, and you can too. If you can't do it one way because you have a setback in your fitness journey and you need to make those modifications, make the modifications. It's worth it. I know from personal experience, even though I did not want to make those modifications, it's worth it in the end because you'll be able to do it for the long term. The third thing that helped me in my setback is having people around me, close to me, that cheered me on, that prayed for me, that sent encouraging texts, that tried to encourage me over the phone, even when I was crying because I was so defeated. Those people close to me, and you know who you are. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. There are a few people, family, friends, you know who you are. It was helpful to go through it with someone instead of alone, but it was still hard, and it felt like I was going through it alone even though I wasn't. But it did help having those people rallying around me and having just a support system. Have that support, because that's the only way to get through a setback. The fourth thing is, and I really struggled with this one, like really bad, is listening to the doctor. Y'all, I did not want to listen to don't be on your feet, don't walk, don't do this, don't do that. Who would want to listen to that? Like, honestly, do I firmly believe that I would have still had that surgery, or if it would have healed on its own, even if I hadn't have walked, even if I hadn't have done anything for months? No, I honestly don't. I firmly believe that I would have had that surgery anyway. It was so deep, and it was just, my feet don't heal well anyway. I don't have good, I have okay circulation, but it's not like an able-bodied person's circulation, so I think I would have still had the surgery. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, maybe, if I would have had it, but I still think I would have. So it's like, well, either way, I probably would have had it. So yes, listen to your doctor, listen to your family's advice, your friends' advice. Yes, make up your own opinion, but still try to listen and just take in what they're saying and then make up your own mind about it. But and now if it's your doctor, listen to them. I am not a testament of listening during that situation, but I would try to listen to them. If you hear an ambulance, there is an ambulance going down the road, so just bear with me for just a second. There is an ambulance, or fire truck. I think it's an ambulance. So the last thing that you can do during a setback is have faith. Have faith that it's all going to turn out okay. Yes, I got defeated. Yeah, I had my moments, but at the end of the day, I tried to have faith. I tried to trust God and believe that I was going to be okay, and that it wouldn't be like this forever, even though it felt like it was going to be like this forever. 2 years is a long time to go through it. Almost 2 years. It was 20 or 22 months. Almost 2 years. That is a long way to go. But I want you to trust God, keep the faith, and keep faith that it is going to be okay. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay. Have faith that you will be okay, because you will be okay. It may not seem like it right now. Your setback may be just devastating you in your fitness journey right now, but I promise you'll be back to working out the way that you were. You just have to take the steps to get there. And that can be the last one, is trust the process and take the steps to get where you need to be. Sorry for more sirens. There's more sirens in the background. Sorry. Trust the process. It may be a long road ahead, but God has you. He has a plan for you. You're gonna have to go through the process, and it may not be an easy process. I know mine was not an easy process whatsoever. It was a very difficult process, but I did it, and I got to the other side. So focus on trusting the process to get to the other side, because I promise you, you will get to the other side. It may take a while, but you will get there, and you will be happy that you did. If you are struggling with a fitness injury right now, I just want to say that I empathize with you. I sympathize with you. I am so sorry that you are dealing with it right now, but there is a other side to it. You will get there. It will take some time probably, but I promise you will be okay. You will get to the other side. I am here for you. If you need advice or if you need to talk to someone, leave a comment and I'll be happy to talk to you. Listen, you will be okay. I promise. I promise you will be okay. It won't be easy. You'll get wary. And when you get wary, just pray. Just pray. Do something that makes you feel good. Surround yourself with family, with friends. And I promise you, you will be okay. So I hope my story was able to give you some encouragement and some insight and some realizing that you're not alone, because you're not alone. I have been through it. You're not alone. And whether that's a toe ulcer, can't even say the word, toe ulcer, or a different injury, maybe a broken arm, broken leg, strained muscle, or whatever the injury is right now, I promise there is another side to it and you will be okay. And I'm here. Your family's there. Your friends are there. You will get to the other side no matter how difficult it is right now. I promise. So that is it for my story. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment any videos that you'd like to see. If you have any questions about my injury, how I overcame it, or any other questions that maybe I didn't discuss or maybe I vaguely discussed in this video, leave them in the comments and I'll do a part 2 to this video, or another video of just a Q&A of questions that you guys have. So drop that in the comments and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. Yay! I am so close to my first huge goal. Please guys, please share this with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers. Anyone that needs to hear this video and maybe would get a benefit out of my channel, please share this video and make sure to hit the post notification bell so that you know every single time I post a video. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you girls. Bye.